It is Wednesday night. The tribe of rogues has risen again!
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! Persian! Give them nothing, but take from them everything!
You see, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man tonight.
Andre, the China
Armenia is running wild!
My God, what a man! It's not our world is watching. Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? The lifetime of pleasure at the expense of the death of a bachelor. I'm cutting my mind off. It feels like my heart is going to burst. Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served. And when you think of me, am I the best you ever had? Say one more drink with me, I'll enjoy your side. I'm walking the road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? The lifetime of pleasure at the expense of the death of a bachelor.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Actually, no, this is 18 and up, but it is I, it is he, it is who? Me. PWDE Temple cooing from the Place to Be Reviews right here with all of yous. Wednesday night, Rogue Entertainment here on the Place to Be Reviews. Yeah, it's back. It's back. Wednesdays have gone rogue once again here on the channel, and I am happy to welcome everybody in the chat. I said thank you to my channel members. Thank you, Kazooians. And today, while I was watching wrestling in preparation for the next Nitro video, I was putting stickers on, little Place to Be Review stickers on kazoos. So, yeah, there's a bag of stickered up kazoos. Still waiting on some addresses from some Kazooians, but that's okay. You get them to me. You know, everybody knows who sent me their addresses so far. I'll reach out to the people who haven't tomorrow. And if you want, like I said, if you want one, cool. If not, you don't have to. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be sending you all kinds of mail, and trust me, I won't just show up at your house randomly. I don't really travel that much if I don't have to. So. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great show planned for you this evening. Let me acknowledge this wonderful chat here. The Rogue Entertainment chat, the best chat on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Angels Draven, he's in the chat and on the panel this evening. We got Keely Chow, Wait the Phantom Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. Nano Reaper, channel member. What's up, Nano? Good Stuff Comics Gator, another channel member. Hail to you, sir. And thank you again for having myself and Tony on this past Sunday night. We had a blast. Super fan Adam Shawhan in the motherfucking house. What's going on, bro? Let's see who else we got. Who else? Tina Bojan, channel member. Welcome, Tina. Welcome. Let's see, Glenn Schroeder. Hail. The chat, he says. Hail to the Jewish Yule Brenner, says Parrothead. Hail Parrothead, purveyor of memes. Hail Godzillionaire, channel member. Adega Outlaw, what's up, Doc? Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, Godzillionaire stickered up the kazoos. It sounds dutier. It's duty. It sounds dirtier than it actually is. Andy McCallum, hail ETEP. Hail Andy, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, let me introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host with the most, my brother who has a wonderful, wonderful channel. His last video was straight fire. The energy is shifting. Go check it out. You know who I'm talking about, but I'm going to introduce him anyway because I love him. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the owner and proprietor of the Clown World Review. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony ToneDef.
It's the world's wokest sighted.
Shit.
Damn it.
Good job.
Toxic fanboy alike, but the like-minded Tony ToneDef rocking with you. We're going rogue. The place to be. Reviews it is hump day. And yeah, big things happening. Hail to everyone on the panel. Hail to everyone in the chat. Yeah, got some news I want to share with everybody a little later on tonight that I'm excited for concerning next week's Monday Night War retrospective. And yeah, just glad to be here. So hail everybody.
Yeah, it's always good to have you, Tony. I botched your intro. It's my first day on the internet today, I guess. I'll wear that hat tonight, I suppose, because subscribe to the Clown World Reviews or I'll kill you. How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, that's a good pitch.
I always do that. I'm like, subscribe to the Clown World Review or you'll die. That's what you have to. You have to subscribe. Seriously, Tony is criminally undersubbed. Like I swear before Jesus. I swear. The stream's already demonetized 12 minutes in, so at this point, fuck it. This is what going rogue is all about, ladies and gentlemen. This is like episode 51 of going rogue. We just called a mulligan on those last. No, the last 15 were great. They're there. I love you guys. Let me introduce you to the panel. He's here. He hasn't been here in a hot minute, but he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's always in the chats. He's one of my mods, one of my rogue brethren. Ladies and gentlemen, author Stephen Walton.
Hail the chat! Thank you guys for being here for another exciting week of going rogue. Appreciate all y'all. Thank you for supporting ETEP. Thank y'all who showed up. Channel members for the show earlier. Appreciate you. Please, your favorite 2 or 3 YouTubers out there, share out links. We don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise together. I'm looking forward to tonight. Please subscribe to Tony ToneDef. This man is criminally undersubbed, and everybody on this panel, man. Much love to all of y'all. Can't wait to have a great night tonight. Looking forward to presenting the Phantom Menace Volume 2 to all of you in a couple of months. Getting interviews done with that. Setting up interviews with the Fandom Collective next. Can't wait to present to you what I have created, and I hope it's worthy of your weight. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate
you,
it,
brother.
man. Had fun chatting on the member stream too, man. That was a blast. That was a blast. All right, even though if he did just sit there and listen to me talk about wrestling, because
It was fun.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hail, Mr. Grant Gregory, another channel member. He says, "Oh, Walton's here. I was worried my record was going to be broken. No fear."
Yeah, brother. Mr. Grant Gregory, another great person in the community.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of great people in the community, our next guest is not one. And he is one of them. I'm just kidding. I kid. Kayfabe. It's still real to me, damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak of none other than the vampire that don't sparkle. He don't shine. He shines though. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, ETEP and Tony. Should be a good show tonight. It usually is. So yeah.
Excellent, man. Excellent. Now you're playing the quiz again.
I am.
Playing
Hopefully,
the quiz
I'll actually
again.
win this time. Doubtful, but we'll hope.
Well, I'll be coming up with the questions during the break. So,
Okay.
Yeah, expansion pack en route. So we have to improv tonight. But yeah, we can, trust me, I'll come up with some shit on the fly. I do my best work on the fly, intoxicated, and I'm working on the latter right now. But yeah, so speaking of which, I messed up Tony's intro, and I'm like, oh my god, holy
He's still
shit.
ashamed
Well,
by that. You also
I
said duty. In the
I
chat.
said duty. I
Yes,
did.
fiduciary duty.
My fiduciary duty. Look, you stay away from my fiduciary. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for holy shit news.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit!
Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Hail, Brahma Bull. Hail. What's going on, brother? All right, so here we are, thesmokinggun.com. Bathroom was locked, so a man relieved himself in the store's beer cave. Cops report.
Wouldn't that create ice? Like, wouldn't it ice up real quick? I mean,
yeah, those beer caves are usually pretty fucking cold. Like,
yeah, man.
I mean, it's, like the store didn't have a bathroom.
What about a camera?
Right?
What's there?
Is it like the cooler, or is it like, your convenience store like beer cave, where it's just like a cool room that has like,
I
know
think
what I mean?
it was like one of those rooms, and I'm willing to bet there was a lot of steam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of like those beer caves, where you walk in and it's all nice and cold and shit. I love going to that like the summer when it's like hot as fuck. You go up there and you just walk back in there and it's like, oh my god, I could just, usually I'm like, when I go into them, I'm already like buzzed up, so it's like I just sit there for like, I'm like, oh, it's time to check Twitter. Hang on.
I'm from the Northeast, like I'm used to 4 seasons, and so my blood regulates. And I've been down here in Florida. Those beer coolers they're a godsend. Godsend when I'm down here. I'm hanging out, but I ain't pissing in them.
I bet they did have cameras, and I bet the employee at the store looked over and saw it happening in process and was like,
Well,
I know I would be.
Yep. Look, what do you do at that point? Let's find out. Let's find out exactly what transpired. Does anybody want to guess what state this is in?
Wisconsin.
Is it Florida?
Wisconsin. Okay, so we got Wisconsin, Florida. Steven, what do you think?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. All right.
I don't know. Steven was talking about this Florida beer cooler.
Brevard County, Florida.
I was right. And I didn't even look ahead.
He doesn't look like he'd make any bad decisions.
No.
Dude, R. Kelly looks rough.
Wait a minute.
R. Kelly looks rough, dog.
Wait a minute. Is that St. Floyd? He's still around?
That's not like it's St. Floyd's evil brother, the one that went to hell.
That's my brother. That's my brother. Lloyd Floyd.
So fentanyl, baby.
Gotta take a piss, baby.
Beer and fentanyl don't mix.
I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't. It would put
this dude looks like the 1% of germs that Lysol doesn't kill.
Right.
He is.
Instead of I can't breathe, it's I can't piss.
If coronavirus was a person, I think it's this guy.
That is a man with a litany of bad decisions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Faced with a locked bathroom at a convenience store, well, that answers that question. A Florida man decided to instead relieve himself inside the business's beer cave, ruining 113.
He walked in and pissed in a Wawa, not in the right place. God damn.
He's, when he was doing it, he was like, we was Kangs and just pissed.
He was right.
We was Kangs and just pissed.
Wakandan waterfall.
He says Wakanda forever. And just pisses everywhere.
Well, it's a new type of skunk beer.
It's got vibranium in it. He ruined $113.36 in merchandise. Police report. According to, he was just like,
spraying it. You know, he's just a very angry man.
This is an angry piss.
That is that work doesn't work that way, Booker. All right?
Yeah. According to an arrest report, Clarence Patterson, not to be confused with Clarence Carter, who wasn't pissing, he was stroking, entered the Hop and Pop store Saturday afternoon and proceeded to the restroom, which was locked. Patterson then entered the beer cave, making the appearance he was looking at the merchandise inside. Patterson, who lives about 2 miles from the store in Rockledge, a city 50 miles east of Orlando, faced toward the alcohol cases on the shelves, unzipped his pants, and began urinating.
Why does everything happen around Orlando, man? I live around Orlando. Why is all this shit happening around me?
There were 6 cases of beer total that were damaged and could no longer be sold, a cop reported, adding that the beer cave incident was recorded by the store's surveillance camera.
It can still be drank.
One of these weeks, it's going to be Walton on one of these. I'm telling you.
No, Angelus, no. What if I do something outrageous just so I can get in one of these for you? Just so you can highlight me for a day.
It would be fucking great. We would just call it the Walton Hour, and we would spend the entire show talking about your story.
I will come up with something.
It probably involves a palm tree or something.
You know what? A bonsai. Okay, keep up, Angelus.
It's a bonsai tree. Oh, he looks like the bug guy from Men in Black.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
Yep. If Morning Breath had a face.
Nice.
He'd piss on a pallet of bush.
Would that make it better?
I think so. It probably would. I mean, as long as it's not Old Milwaukee. I mean, that the Beast, or like a dirty 30 of like Natty Ice, something like that. I mean, yeah, you could piss on that all day. Pabst Blue Ribbon. The only people that drink Pabst are hipsters. I swear. Like
Natty Ice, man. That was cheap. It was cheap when I was a teenager. That was a good go-to.
Yep, I drank them 30 racks of Natty Ice in college and when I was a teenager. That was it. It was like, why do you buy like expensive liquor? I'm like, because I spent my teenage years in my 20s drinking cheap fucking liquor. Now I want to drink good shit, and the occasion that I do drink liquor.
Parrot Edge Schlitz, yes, that's another one. Yeah, that's
ooh. Oh, what did I get fucked up? St. Ides. I used to get fucked up on St. Ides malt liquor, dude.
He kind of looks like a Wish Keith David. Like, especially from the side profile.
He's just over this motherfucker. Hey, dog, look, I gotta piss. The bathroom locked. What do you think I was gonna do? I don't know. Hold it like a fucking adult, or go piss in the alley.
That's a man with no F's to give, but he has some piss,
right? Mm-hmm. Like I don't know.
I don't know. It's a poster child for not paying your child support. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. You just wait, hold it. For God's sake, go outside. There's plenty of trees outside. Go to a tree. Nobody use that against me. That's for real, though. Just go to a tree to piss. All right.
Right, you just got to. Hey, look. Sometimes, you just.
He knows where all the good tree spots are.
Oh my God, Draven. I'm just making a comment. That's alcohol abuse what he did.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like they said he ruined $113 worth of beer.
Today's economy, that's what, 3 cases?
You're right. Like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, so it's really only like a couple cases of beer.
Unless he went to like the where the shelves are, like the individual cans, and just like sprayed all over the cans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I bet you when he walked through the store, he was doing like the George Floyd, like the fentanyl shuffle he was doing on camera. Like that gif I got in the Monday night intro. He walked in, he just kind of shuffled in. He was dancing. He was doing it was like the adult pee-pee dance.
Right.
But he was like, "It's the fentanyl shuffle, baby. I've already made 2 George Floyd references. 3 in 24 minutes, Mama Susan, please don't. Not the belt again, Mama Susan, no." What up, 24 Eyes, Outcast, Owls Live channel member? What's going on, brother? Welcome.
Not Susan Waluigi.
Susan Waluigi. It's a me. It's a Waluigi. So that's Dollar Store Keith David. Is it me or does he look like, I don't know, his look at the one side of his face over here. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me embiggen it. Genuine.
What
That's
happened, bro?
he does have stroke face, Tony, doesn't he? A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
He's got, reverse Forrest Whitaker.
yeah. Yep.
A little
But,
Bell's palsy.
One side is still going into business for itself, and the other side's like, what the fuck you doing? The other side's like, nah, look, just trust me. The other side's like, nah, I don't trust you.
One
Because
side.
he's on fentanyl and weed.
It's weed and all. Godzillionaire. He's like Two-Face, Keith David on one side.
Yeah, man.
Nano, he's got the drop eye. He does.
Yeah.
Is that one eye's going into business for itself? It is. It's like, nah, fam, we're out.
Yeah,
We're out. That's story number 1 for Holy Shit News. Let's go to number 2 here. Now, I wish this is I wish Vinny was here for this tonight. What the fuck is going on here? Jesus Christ. Jesus, take the wheel. What?
Is it falling apart?
No, we got it. It's good. You're all right. Come here. Come on.
No, I got it. I
What?
will come in after.
You can come and say hi. You just missed it.
What?
You just missed a good. Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Come here. Here, hang on a second. We'll go over here. There we go. Here, come here. Let me give you the earbud. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Trey?
What's up, buddy?
He lost
doing,
another
buddy?
tooth today.
Oh, nice.
Tooth Fairy
Yeah,
come yet?
I think he did.
Yeah. What'd he bring you?
What? Oh, where's yours? You can play mine. No, here. No, just
Dad, it's in my room.
okay. Go get it. He's got to go get his kazoo.
Oh, God.
All right.
So if you follow me on Instagram, you see him and I already did a duet with the kazoos today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we played Frolic. We played the Larry David Frolic song, and then we played some Eye of the Tiger. I was like, let's try something else. Let's do some Eye of the Tiger. So that's you got it, man. Shout out to anybody who plays like a horn of any kind, because man, I was like, man, I'm gassed playing a kazoo. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, saxophone. I played the saxophone. It
Dude.
takes a lot, bro.
I don't- both my sisters play like clarinet, sax, both bass and tenor and all that, and it's just like, yeah, I have no musical ability whatsoever. Like I said, I can sing a little bit, but I can do that drop it down and do that baritone, that Sam Elliott if I have to.
That's all you need, brother. Make them wet with bass.
Come here, bud. I'll just give you another kazoo. I've got 100 and some left. Come here. Here, you can have another blue one. I'll make it rain kazoos. Come here. Trey, come here. We're not live or anything, bud.
And Nano Reaper wants the pink. Remember, he wants the
you got
bubblegum
it?
pink.
I got money.
You got the Tooth Fairy came?
That's what we were reading.
Oh, okay. Come here.
Yeah.
Ready? We're gonna play
Okay.
Frolic. Ready?
Okay.
Copyright strike.
There you go.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good job, Trey.
You gonna play the kazoo at your talent show next year at school? Go up there and play R.I.P. by Young Jeezy on the kazoo?
No.
Why not? Why not? You're gonna wear your diarrhea shirt to school. Next dress down day, because I got the shirt for me and him that's like that's my avatar that Nerium Katie drew. So so I got him that shirt and I was like, you can wear this to school next dress down day. He wore a Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th shirt. It says I, and the heart is Jason's hockey mask. It says I Heart Friday, and he wore it on a Friday. The principal, who's known me since I was 14, pulls him aside and she's like, do you think that's appropriate for school? She goes, what character is that? He goes, no, he's the hero in a movie called The Lifeguard. I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. We're working on that Carl Weathers Arnold handshake. All right, buddy. Say goodnight. You got, ready? There you go.
Nice.
Say goodnight to everybody.
See ya.
Night, buddy.
All right. All right, take your kazoo. Play yourself out. Go annoy mommy. And go back to bed so the tooth fairy can come. There we go. There's Mini Tep's appearance for the evening.
Dude, absolutely. When I was talking to you on the phone earlier, I was just so cute. You were playing games with him.
Oh yeah, we were sitting there playing revenge. We were the outsiders. We were fighting the Steiners.
Nice.
I had the NWO music playing on my phone. I was like, wait, because it times out if you start it right when their entrance starts. It times out. Oh, you got money. All right, buddy.
I got lots of it.
You got lots of dollars. All right, go put that.
$1.
Okay. I love you. Good night.
Good night.
He's got a stack of ones. He's like, I got buddies.
That's right.
It's like, what's your name? He's like, I need money, and we start making it together. That's why I'm starting a YouTube channel with him as soon as I got my new studio set up. Because that shit is like it took me 40 acres of mule and almost 3 years to get monetized here. Like him, I put him out front.
Easy, yeah, man. There's money to be made there.
Yep.
Any all parents out there want to make a channel, make it do with your kids, do a family channel. They make money, dude. My son watches them all the time too, like the blooper, like blooper channels, like people just messing with each other, pulling pranks on one another in the family. It's big bank. They're making bank.
Yeah, he watches all kinds of crazy stuff like that.
My ex's kids used to watch the kid channels where they like open toys and like talk about them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hail Midnight's Oblivion. He says, Hail Teptotrons. I like that one. Midnight's Oblivion always comes with something new to call the. I love it. He's had some good ones over the course of time. Teptotrons is good. I like that one. That needs Tony. Write that down. It needs to be a shirt. Teptotrons.
Nice.
I like it.
Hail Midnight's Oblivion.
So here we go. Over here, you can get some mica jewelry, but no, let's talk about this. For Dr. Fauci says the U.S. is out of the pandemic phase. I didn't want to really talk. Jesus,
you're wrong.
You're wrong. There we go. Look at him. So I wanted to. We're out of the pandemic phase. Okay.
When were we in it?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Right.
The thing about bullshitters is that they will continue to lie. They live it, and then they web this. They create this web of lies around them that just it creates its own universe, and they live in this universe. You can be outside of it and poke holes in it and go, "Your lies don't make sense right now," but it won't matter. It's from the. I am not a medical professional, but from the outside looking in, I don't. Where was the pandemic? Where was it? I didn't see it.
Right, like. I admit, like at first, like whenever he's like, hey, so I took precautions, I did. I wore a mask for a while. I wore one. I wore one at work because I had to wear one at work when I was at the school. I had to,
The first meter, you put on a rubber, right? Some
right. Yep. And after, I was wiping shit down with Clorox wipes for about a week, and then after that, me and the wife were like, this is crazy, right? And we're like. Yeah. And the fucked up thing is it took like what? Almost 2 years for me to catch the shit. And when I had it, I missed like 1 week of YouTube basically. I was all right within like I would say 4 to 5 days. I had a couple days where I was like, I was gonna go do that monoclonal antibody shit, you know. I had it lined up, and the next day I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. You know, I'm okay. So
And what did you go through? Like, I mean, was it like a serious flu? That's what I've heard from people.
Yeah.
It's a really bad flu.
I didn't.
That's what it was for me.
I didn't have a fever. I coughed. You know, I had a cough. But I felt like the first day I got a little bit nauseous. I didn't eat anything for about probably 18 hours almost. But after that, I was eating normally. I lost my taste. I didn't lose my smell completely. But that was back within like 3 days of like my symptoms stopping. But my symptoms stopped on like day 6. Like it was, it wasn't that bad. Like I said, I had trouble sleeping for like 1 or 2 nights because I had like body aches, like you get when you get the flu, you know. And I couldn't sleep worth a shit. But yeah, I just drank water and I slept like kind of like upright because they say if you have it, not to sleep flat because it can settle in your lungs and that can lead to pneumonia. So yeah, just I talked to other people that had it and just was like, what did you do? Like what, you know?
Which was I believed it's serious enough. Like I have parents that are two of my parents are susceptible to, you know, they're on that part where it's like if they catch it, that it might be fatal. You know, so I mean, we took precautions around them. Yeah. Be like you would with anything. You're trying to protect your parents, but you know, like it wasn't the stand. Like they were reporting on it like we were in the middle of the stand, and I was like, I don't see that. That's not what I'm seeing outside. It's, you know, it's not the results of what I'm being told it was and what it turned out to be were not the same thing.
No. And
like my mom got it twice, and my mom got it twice, and my dad got it. And my dad has heart disease, so like he's susceptible to like so they say that he could potentially die if he gets it, which is
did he do okay?
Yeah, he was fine.
Good.
Like no issues. My mom had it twice, no issues. And they're both in their 70s, so that they're like they made it seem like it's a death sentence if they get it. Like,
see, my parents are both the same way. My mom's got like end stage COPD. She's beat cancer 3 times. She's on oxygen 24. Never wore a mask. They made him because she had to go to the hospital get her shots because she has to go get a shot for like her blood once a month. And when she went to get those, she had to wear one. But like my dad going to the VA because he's basically like deteriorating from Agent Orange in Vietnam, like bodybuilder his whole life. Like he can't feel his hands. He still goes and cuts like firewood by himself. He's building muscle cars and shit. He's building like a 60 or 70.
Your pop's a superhero. Jeez.
He's a Marine, a Nam vet, a former undercover narcotics officer, and he was the guy with the Ram when he was on the Ram squad going through the door first. That was him. Yeah, and he says the worst part about it is I can't feel all the fucking little nuts and bolts now when I'm when I'm working on shit. He goes, I put something in my pocket and I'm like, oh fuck, now I got to look down when I empty my pockets to make sure I'm not dropping it because I can't feel anything. You know, he goes, but it's nice. He goes, it's nice when I cut myself because I don't fucking feel it. He goes, oh look, blood. You know, I sold him my truck. You know, I had a 2020 Ram and he sold his 19. So he's like, I need a truck. So I'm like, all right. So I sold him my truck. And I went over to his house to put he's got a topper. I was like, you're not going to put that ugly thing on this badass ride. He goes, yeah, so great. I'm not selling it to you now because you're not going to make it look like an old man driving this motherfucker. So we're putting the topper on and I was like, Dad, you cut your finger. He goes, it's all right. I can't feel it. Just keep fucking tightening the bolts down. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So this whole thing, like he was so like he literally almost got in a fist fight with somebody who's probably my age over masks, and the guy backed down because my old man is terrifying looking still. He always looks like Clint Eastwood squinting into the sun, basically.
Okay.
Gotcha.
He's just one of those quiet old veterans that would, you know, gun you down if he had to still.
He's got that aura of strength about him.
He doesn't say shit. He's not me. I got my mouth from a mother. You know what I mean? Like he's the quiet one. But yeah, so he laughed. And Fauci, to bring this back to this dude, you know, Marvel is always hiring supervillains, and I think he would fit into the MCU really well because he's very small and effeminate. So, I mean, you know, you could see like the ladies of Phase Boar kicking his ass. You know what I mean? Like Valkyrie
Absolutely.
stomping on him.
Like a
Captain
mutant.
Yeah,
like
Captain
a rat
Marvel
mutant, you know, like
punching him out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, you know,
You're wrong, Captain Marvel. No man tells me. Hail, it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs channel member. What's going on, Courtney? Welcome. Courtney, send me your information so I can send you your kazoo. So, what up, Tony?
I can't stand this dude. Like, he snipped the vocal cords of dogs so he didn't have to hear them cry as they had bugs eat their face off.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, how evil would you have to be to do that to a dog?
Soulless. With have no empathy or compassion. You have no care whatsoever for another human being or another living creature. You know, you see things as objects. He's a sociopath.
All of these punk ass government-funded programs to see what happens when primates are addicted to nicotine and all that bullshit. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of our tax dollars thrown towards this bullshit. And I mean, that's the guy responsible right there. Like what happened, but you know, back in 2020, that was bad enough. But I mean, this dude's been doing it for 40 years now. He's been in our government. He's the top bureaucrat, and he's just fucking disgusting. And, you know, he should have been fired. He should have been fired way back then. He should have been fired in 2020, but he wasn't. So
he makes all the right money for all the right people, man. You know, and I mean, I agree with everything you said. You know, as far as he goes, you know, you're evil. If you're a person, you can do that. You're evil. You don't care about life, and you are who you surround yourself with. This guy gets paid by the government. They give him the okays. You know, it's what type of people are they to put him in a position of power? What type? You know, it's.
Yeah, and he's in that perma class. Like, again, he's been in government longer than just about anybody. He's the top paid bureaucrat. I mean,
he was killing AIDS patients in the 80s. I mean,
yeah.
Right? Like, how convenient is it that got swept under the rug, and this guy is just allowed to, you know, be like, I mean, he's basically Goebbels. Like, he is. He's Goebbels.
You fail up, ETEP. You cover up enough lies.
Oh,
you
God!
You say the right thing, and you're just going to fail upward. You know, that's what Fauci is.
If someone told any of us that half of the stuff he's done in his career, if they would have told you the Yahtzees did that, you'd be like, "Wow, they really were some evil people." But no, that's us.
Right. Look at how quickly, and I don't want to get too far into politics here, but look at how quickly, when this pandemic came on, how quickly governments around the world just subjugated people. You know, and a lot of people just slipped right into it like an old man into a warm bath. You know,
you elect. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No. Go ahead, man. No, I was going to toss.
You elect these people to protect you. Now, whether you believe in government or not, whether you understand that it's all a scam. They're all on the same team anyway. You elect these people to protect you. And so when the government makes a lot of noise and says, "Yo, we got this dangerous thing coming, and we need everybody to pay attention and lock down," you trust them. Like, you kind of have no choice. It's by default. It's like, all right, better safe than sorry. And then once these institutions, once these governments, whether they're local or national, have taken the power away from you, and now they have more control, you don't want to give that control back. And you throw in the pharmaceutical industry into that, taking advantage, in my opinion, taking advantage of people's fears, and then getting those tasty government contracts. The people who suffer are the average person, the average you and me, the voter, the citizen. We are the ones who suffer when people like this play games that affect all of us. I don't trust this dude. I've never trusted this dude. His entire history speaks to him being evil. And I'm sorry, you are who you associate with. So you look, everybody that's giving this man the okay, I have to question.
Yeah, like you had all these people treating him like they were deifying him.
Yeah, Saint Fouch, right next to Saint Floyd, baby.
He over here, come have a seat next to me, baby. I've been clean for 2 years. But no, they deified this guy with the quickness, and the fact that he's now saying it's all over, like that he's just relinquishing power lets me know that
he's made his money.
He's made his money. Yep, he's like he can ride off into the sunset. Like I said,
see you in the next pandemic.
Yep, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Okay, thanks, bud.
After midterms.
Yeah, after midterms.
I'm gonna go skin some live bunny rabbits now.
Oh God, how you doing, Becky Brown? Welcome, welcome, Becky. She says, "Hey everyone, welcome, girl, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate you."
Becky's one of those wonderful people in the chat that supports all of us. Like a lot of the people in the chat, hail to you guys, man. We really appreciate you. Some of us become friends. Some of us get close. We talk to one another. We support one another. We hang out. Thank you guys so much for supporting Eats Up Kuian, Tony ToneDef, Angela Straven, and other people in the community. Please share out links to some of these channels. There are links to the two above me. Let's get these men monetized. Let's get it happening. Make our voices heard. Thank you so much.
Look at what up. We got. Oh, go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this girl right here had so much potential. Like she could have married a basketball player, and instead she wasted trafficking.
What up? We got Pursuing Paranormal in the house. What up, Commander Cody? He joined us for episode 200 of Going in Raw on Monday night. So what's up, Cody? Welcome back, bro. B Rose, Black Rose Comics in the house. What's up, my brother?
Hell.
What's going on? Red Gaze, the assistant regional manager, one of the Horsemen on Monday night. Welcome, sir.
What's up, Red?
Good to see you. Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube. Whew, made it. I was outside getting high. That's what I did in between shows, man. Hey, Frankie knows what's going on. Frankie, welcome, brother. Hey, fellas and fillies, what's going on, Frankie?
Hey, brother.
Welcome, everybody. Bitch, slap that like button. Thank you to all of my channel members. You guys and gals are amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So here we go. No one is immune or exempt. Sheriff arrests his own daughter for meth trafficking.
All right, Dad.
How old is this sheriff? Because Methany here looks like she's a little bit older. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I guess he's an elder officer.
Is it a small town?
It's in Florida, East Point, Florida.
I mean, meth can add some years too.
Oh yeah, she's probably this girl's like 18.
Yeah.
A recent drug bust for one Florida sheriff is more personal than usual. Methamphetamine does not discriminate, and neither do we. Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith wrote in a post on the department's Facebook page, "It does not matter who you are. No one is immune or exempt." The sheriff's office conducted a narcotics investigation, which led to the arrest of 38-year-old Kristen Kent and 25-year-old Bailey Adair Lee on April 18th. The sheriff's office charged Kent with trafficking methamphetamine 14 grams or over, drug equipment possession and or use, and cocaine possession. Lee was charged with 2 counts of trafficking meth over 14 grams.
Methany Lynn loves her crank.
Smith later confirmed to the Miami Herald that Kent is his daughter. Durka Muhammad Jihad Durka. I started, I just went with it. So that's a rough 38. That is a rough 38.
Yeah. Your looks
I-
go.
I know some 38-year-olds that are even in my small town that look way better. You know what I mean? Like this, that's a rough 38.
Yeah, I'm 36, and some of the people I graduate don't look this bad. They're like a year older
Right?
than me.
It wears on you, Angelus, when you're not
Dude,
undead.
It's true.
Okay, so 38. I went to my 20-year reunion, and there's pictures like we took, and when I got there, some of the people I was like, damn, I was like, we all held together pretty fucking well these first 20 years. Like, all right, like everybody was looking good. I'm like, nice, I'm like, this is all right. There's a couple dead people, but that's all right. They looked good when they died. They were young.
Leave a good looking corpse.
That's it. Live fast, die young, leave a sexy corpse, right? But yeah, I don't think this lady's going to have to worry about that. Miss Kent is not going to have to worry about that. Let's see. The sheriff learned his daughter was involved in the trafficking when asked who sold the drugs. Although he doesn't take things personally as part of his job, Smith told the Herald this news was gut-wrenching. I'm sure it wrenched her gut, too. Our hearts break over the grief meth causes all. The sheriff's Facebook post reads, whether you use it, sell it, or love someone who is involved with it, if you want to break free from this lifestyle, we want to help you. Call Shannon at 850-653-5775.
The trick is wanting to break free.
Or you can also call Jenny at 8675-3099.
Or Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
So yeah, that's E-Tep sounds like the dude that was on America's Most Wanted. Oh, what was John what was his name? Shit.
I forget his
Walsh.
John Walsh. Hi, I'm John Walsh, and this is America's Most. I'm E-Tep Walsh, and this is America's Most Wanted. Godzillionaire 38. It's the mileage, not the years.
Yeah, no
right.
doubt. And you too can look like a senior citizen. Choose meth. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just the wear and tear.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
I'm honestly shocked her hair's not blue and half her head's not shaved. But I'm just saying.
I don't know if that's their thing.
So it was funny though. I said that to one of my commie sister's friends. I made a joke on Facebook about that before I blocked my commie sister, and I made a joke about the intersectional land whales with half their head shaved, and one of her friends pipes up and she goes, well, my head half shaved and my hair's dyed blue. I'm like, and there's a reason why Jason left you.
Oh shit.
And blocked.
I
blocked.
I had a relative send me a picture. They were trying to feel better about themselves. I got a new haircut. And I'm like, oh, cool. Show me. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Half the head, that whole thing. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? I be honest? Do I say that looks good? Do I lie? What do I do?
Yep. It's like, what do I do here? What am I supposed to do with
She's
this?
like, I feel great. I said, awesome. Good for you. I said, what do you want to do? What do I do?
Good for you, Jack. Let's we have a couple sponsors here on the channel, and I've got to we have to take our time and do our due diligence to play our sponsor spot. So let me go with a word from our sponsor, who happens to be a delicious ice cream. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsor spot number 1.
I remember my old country home, clean fresh air and flowers growing in the field, along the path beside our swimming hole. Mama hollering through the screen, Lieutenant Dan ice cream. That was such a simpler time and place. Lieutenant Dan's taste like the good old days. Lieutenant Dan's half the man ice cream, half the calories for half the man. But if you want the full flavor of ice cream and all the calories, try Lieutenant Dan's Magic Legs ice cream in your stores right now. Lieutenant Dan's ice cream is a proud sponsor of E-Tep The Place to Be Reviews.
Y'all are evil.
Big shout out to Lieutenant Dan's Ice Cream for sponsoring the show. We appreciate your advertising here with us on the Place to Be Reviews.
Gary Sinise is a fucking saint, man.
He is. I want to wear this hood for some reason. I just want to put this on. I don't know why. I'm like, I don't even know why this shirt has a hood, but I like it. Anyway, but no, seriously though, Lieutenant Dan's Ice Cream, go get you some down at your local grocery. And now, really, this is from our sponsor, Doom Scholar Studios.
Yaskowitz from Dune Scholar Studios again. If you're interested in seeing our efforts to make entertainment great again, or if you're interested in helping us do it, I'll ask you to get a look at our website, www.dss-ent.com. Our first online graphic series is there to be seen, The Last Survivors, Forgotten Son, based on a novel written by myself and Mr. Declan Finn. As of right now, the story is still in the prologue, although I can promise you'll see more from our artist, Danielle Stover, in the near future. That's www.dss-ent.com.
So there you have it.
Nice.
Stephen was waiting for a joke on that one too, weren't you?
I really was. No, actually, I was looking at Frankie Nose and made fun of me in the chat, and it actually made me self-conscious for a moment. I was like, "Thanks, brother." That took my mind the entire time. Until I saw another bald guy.
Hail Phil TMNT, what's going on, brother? Welcome, and hail to Zachariah 315 who just showed up. Thank you for being here. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, just subscribe. It's free, and we put out a ton of content here, and we're always streaming. So this is our main topic for the night. I want to talk about this. Alleged leaks reveal Ta-Nehisi Coates' Superman project to use Superman's alien heritage as a parallel to racism. Will race swap Lois Lane? I have so many, and I've done, and I'm not just covering this because it's here. I've done a couple, like probably 3 or 4 videos about the Ta-Nehisi Coates situation with Superman, and the absolute ridiculous fact that he's chosen to race swap Clark Kent. And it's not the fact that they're just race swapping Clark Kent. It's the fact that the man that is behind it, Ta-Nehisi Coates, and his backstory and his hatred, basically his hatred for, let's say, people with melanin like me. You know, he does not like. This is a man who, you know, disparaged the 9/11 first responders on, you know, and said he, you know, wished ill upon them, shall we put it, to keep it for YouTube purposes, which I hate that I even have to say that. That's a discussion Tony and I were. Didn't we just have this talk earlier, Tony?
Yes.
About the fucking, like, the almost, like, reaction to need the innate need to almost preface things you say by, well,
yeah.
To put them in context, like people don't understand context, and it's because we deal with idiots, and
yep.
Yeah, they don't want you telling the truth about things,
right?
So they make you preface, like, yeah.
So the Ta-Nehisi Coates thing. Oh, go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, speaking of telling the truth, I went ahead and let the chat know just now. This Superman's weakness is kryptonol.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's just like kryptonite. You can get it on every street corner.
Much more accessible kryptonol.
It's like it's
somebody say kryptonol, baby. I'm here. I heard it. There was rogues, and I heard kryptonol, and I'm like, I can't take it. I've been clean for 2 years. I'm back, baby. He's gone. He can't hurt us anymore.
Crypto dildos, yes, super fan. Yeah, Ta-Nehisi Coates is probably one of the most uncaring and compassionate, racist, awful voices out there that's been promoted on social media as of late.
Yeah.
And he's probably one of the people that are agreeing that Elon bought Twitter.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like I said the other night, hey, if you're a insane hive mind cultist that is extremely upset that Elon bought Twitter, you can go over to Parler. You can go over there. There's a space just for you. You can go over there, Z's. Just go over there, Z's. You'll be fine. You can have your echo chamber. It'll be fine.
Am I the only one to keep staring at Supergirl's tits? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right? No,
That's Power
it's
Girl.
fine.
Oh,
That's Power
Girl.
Girl. Yeah, it ain't
My bad. I
Supergirl.
should have known the difference. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why they'll never make Power Girl in live action.
Yep.
Because
and if they do, they're gonna alter her costume to high heaven.
Oh no, they'll make sure that whoever they cast is like
They've got to be Elvira's. You know what I mean? They've got to be super and insouciant. You know, like
If they
got to
made-
be able to hold their own weight.
Let me put it to you this way: if they made Power Girl in the '90s, it would have been Pamela Anderson playing her.
Yes,
it absolutely would have been.
Barbed wire in that costume. Yeah.
Yep.
What wasn't the last thing we heard about this movie is that it was basically on ice, that it was going nowhere?
No, they were moving. He was the last video I did, I reported on it was another Bounding article. He was turning this. He was on the precipice of turning in the script for it.
Oh,
like
really?
it was, yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
It is.
Now, is this going to be Kal-El or is this going to be?
No, this is Clark Kent.
That's not Clark Kent.
Well, we all know it's not Clark Kent, but to Ta-Nehisi Coates, he thinks it's Clark Kent. You know what I mean? And it's fucking pathetic.
Is it spelled
really
differently
is.
now? Like, is it Clark Kent? Is it spelled differently now? Like,
No, bitch, they're just straight race swapping him.
Yep. So we'll look into this. This is from our good friend, Mr. John F. Trent, over at Bounding into Comics. Big shout out to Bounding into Comics, the best non-woke news site on the web. Hail to Bounding. One of our brethren, Drew, is works for Bounding. So shout out to Supreme Heretic Drew. Alleged leaks reveal, we know what's going to happen here. A number of alleged leaks for the Ta-Nehisi Coates written in Jar Jar Abrams' produced Superman film claim the movie will use Superman's alien heritage as a parallel to racism.
That's a picture of a man who likes to get pegged. I got that. Yeah,
They pretty much did that in Supergirl with like aliens from from other planets. They used it as like a thing that it was like basically people were racist against the aliens.
No.
Godzillionaire, if they made the fresh Kal-El of Bel Air, I would review it. Oh shit. So yeah, Ta-Nehisi. All right. Drink it in.
No.
These alleged leaks were recently shared to Twitter by user GeoPanda24, who provided quite a bit of information about the film. First, the user noted while the project was originally intended to be a period piece, the final draft submitted by Coates is not a period piece.
So they have no idea what they're fucking doing.
No, they don't know these characters, and they don't care about these characters, Tony. They never have. That's why they can't produce any decent content.
Oh, here it is. It's not about Black Superman being a victim of racism. Rather, it uses Superman's alien heritage as a parallel to racism. They are, however, going through colorblind casting.
This is all these motherfuckers think about is skin color.
Yep.
Yeah, and then point the finger at you.
Yeah.
Like bullshitters do. You know, they just create a narrative and then point the finger at you. And you're the problem. You're the issue. Awful. The double speech, the ability to think in nothing but skin tone and then point the finger at anyone else who and call them racist. The cognitive dissonance of that. How are these people even being taken seriously? The only way that they're being taken seriously is because like attracts like. There are people around them who think the same way. The industry is garbage. They just burn it down. We need something new. We need something entirely new.
Well, the same thing's happening like with Marvel and stuff. Like I got into an argument on Facebook with somebody about like because they're introducing that L whatever and Bad Bunny's playing him. It's like who the fuck cares about
El Muerto?
Yeah, like who the fuck cares about this superhero while you have characters that people want to see that fit these criteria that are getting skipped over for this bullshit just to virtue signal and pander. Right. And it's like you say it, and then they're like, "Oh, they're doing good," and I'm like, and then I showed them the box office for fucking Eternals and Shang-Chi, and the shit flopped. And I'm like, "See, dear, this is what a flop looks like," and then I get blocked.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's who are they pandering to? They're pandering to each other. They're like they're cupping each other's balls. They're giving each other back kisses. It's not about the fans. It's not about making money. It is about pressing an idea, a divisive, awful, racist, segregationist idea over and over. They don't care if they flop. That's why the industry needs to burn. They need to run out of money. They need to go away. Because they're just going to keep producing garbage content over and over again with these like-minded woke assholes that they surround themselves with, sniffing each other's farts. And the only way that it's going to end is if that industry ends.
Yeah. That's why I keep pushing for people to not see Doctor Strange 2. Like, look at everything coming after that. It's all shit. So just fucking cut the cable now. Fucking shoot the horse in the head. Let Disney fall. Let Disney die. Let these entertainment companies die. There's a chance for Warner Brothers with Discovery, but the sooner we come to the realization that these people are not going to give, they'll burn these companies to the fucking ground before they don't even reason. Is the sooner we realize that, the sooner we can start to rebuild.
Tony, they only care about their paychecks. They only care about beating the system. They don't give a shit. They'll screw the customer. Servicing the customer to these types is giving you the back hole. That's all it is. They are not creatives. These are repurposers with no imagination. They only think in terms of their own limited, bigoted minds. And they're just going to keep pumping this out. As long as they keep getting paid, they're going to keep putting it out, whether it flops or not.
And hail JC, good to see you.
Yeah, shit. What up, JC? What's up, bro?
That's like people that like constantly complain about this stuff and do this 20 videos over and over about all this stuff. It's like you're just giving them free advertising, like for this shit. It's like you're adding, in a way, you're part of the problem, like to some degree. At least I feel that way.
No, I understand what you're saying.
It's like just let it fade into obscurity and basically burn to the ground. And then in 20 years, we'll get somebody that actually gives a shit about these properties and actually does them justice.
Well, I think that one of the problems is that these properties are being used as platforms to espouse division and propaganda. I think that we do need some people out there pointing the finger and going, yeah, this is why this is bullshit, and doing it over and over again. Because, I mean, some people are thick-headed. They don't want to see it. True. The message gets lost. And also, we're being inundated with a media and the social media that is constantly reinforcing the false narrative that these are progressive. This is to unify. This is to lift people up when it is not, is being created by bigots and racists and sexists who can't see past their own freaking nose. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I understand what Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective is saying. I understand what anybody is saying. You know, stop paying attention to, stop making videos. What we do need a phalanx out there pointing out this shit.
I think it should be pointed out, but like to keep like, you know, like after like the first pointing out or a couple, you know, here and there. Yeah, like after the first like couple videos, just let the fucking shit die. Like,
don't live in the problem. It's time to start coming up with solutions.
Exactly.
Putting our money where our mouth is.
Support indie creators.
Exactly.
I would make 100 more Batwoman videos if it would keep this dumpster fire burning.
Yeah, but you're reviewing it so people don't have to like fucking watch it. Like, that's one thing.
Thank
you're not
God.
like,
thank you, Etep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No, and I know, like, I do, like, there's certain things, like, I look back the other day and I made that video that nobody watched about the Ron DeSantis signing that bill to strip down the Reedy Creek Improvement District and all that, or that shit. And I made like probably 5 or 6 videos about the the quote unquote House Bill 1. See, you're used to hearing it called that. It's House Bill 1557. But I made like 5, but it was like during different stages of going through like passing it, and all that, and like the reaction to it. And it's like now it's like I'll just make an ancillary one here or there, but I don't make like 7 a week about like the same thing. Like I can't, like I did that at first, like when I first started YouTubing, because what did I do? I tried to watch the bigger channels and pick up on that formula, and obviously it works differently for different people, and you figure your own shit out eventually.
Well, it's like the stuff with Kibblesmith. Like before that shit, did any of you even know who the fuck Kibblesmith was?
I had no idea.
Exactly. No. All we did was just bring attention to somebody that if we would have just ignored to begin with,
well, I mean,
nobody even would have given a shit, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. Well, the thing, and nobody did really give a shit. But the level of ridiculousness, the redundant ridiculousness that went on with Kibblesmith, from his creation to Hilton, and just the way he looked and talked, and the way he thought. And there's another wealthy asshole, who just doesn't care. He didn't care about he was getting paid. He already had money. He didn't care if that thing came out or not. He was going to throw a stone in the pond for the progressives the super progressives, the totalitarian left, and then see if it stuck. And it didn't, because he got laughed out. And that was a great experience. That's when even the far left was like, yo, this
and that's the thing, like everybody, it's like that meme where everybody's pointing their swords inward, and it's like you have like communists, conservatives, libertarians, Scientologists, Jews, Muslims, atheists, Christians, everybody's in there, lesbians, people with blue hair, everybody's like pointing their swords at the one person in the middle, So that was how it was. But no, this Kibblesmith, because I did one video that did really well about it, but that was it. And I was like, I said, because I called the comic shop I was ordering from, which sadly shut down permanently during 2020, which really sucked. I had a copy on reserve for when it came in there, and he was like, are you and he's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah, I need a copy of that to review for my YouTube channel, man. I'm like, absolutely. He's like, all right, but it never came out, and then they closed down. I was like, damn you, New Warriors, it was your fault. But so I blame Kibblesmith for shutting down the comic ER.
Well, I mean,
Cadillac,
but you're not half wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's Kibblesmith, and it's all the other creators. It's Tanishi Coates out there. It's all of those creators that are tanking. They're tanking that industry. They're putting people out of work. That are closing small businesses, and stepping on fans. Passionate fans at the same time, while propagating division.
They make money off that. Yeah, they make money off the division. Absolutely. What's up, Nelson? The gentleman? Go ahead, Tony. Sorry, brother.
Plus 3 generations, and the children have inherited the fortune. I mean, these people, and I say it every week, they don't have the foresight, they don't have the vision to do what Steve Ditko did, or to do what Stan Lee did, or do what Walt Disney did. And in fact, they do the exact opposite. Again, Walt Disney took a whole bunch of Florida swampland that was worth nothing and turned it into one of the premier tourist destinations in the world. He took shit and turned it to gold, while these people take gold like Star Wars, like Marvel, like the state of California, and turn it to shit. So that's what the kids are inheriting the fortune. They don't realize what it took to build that up, and they're just blowing all the money.
But it's not only gone. But it's not only that, Tony. It's the rhetoric that they've been brought up in. You're so rich, you live above the rules, and so they don't give a damn about human experience or interaction. They don't care about any of these things they're supposedly fighting for. They've probably never interacted with a non-binary person or something like that. You know what I mean? Who knows? The issue is not only a lack of responsibility or ownership or understanding of what it took to build those things. but it is just a complete lack of responsibility entirely. These properties are our modern mythologies. They teach us tales of morality. They teach men how to be men, women how to be women, or anywhere in between. You tell a great story and throw any type of person in there, and you're going to have people interact on an emotional or human level with these characters. That is how you bridge understandings. It's not by appropriating an icon like Superman and just making him black and then expecting this is going to fight injustice. No, you've just pissing people off. But the thing is, the most nefarious part of it is that is the point. That is the point. This is what manipulative con artists do.
They're destroying our culture.
They will take something and present it in a way that when you react, they can then employ a narrative. I have a problem with this character changing because I grew up with it like this and it means this to me. Well, that's because you're a bigot. What the hell does that make? What sense does that even make? It doesn't matter at that point because the argument's already been set to them. We have an industry, we have a media, we have people that reinforce these narratives, and it's a cycle of lying and manipulation that needs to stop. That needs to see, and the only way it's going to stop is if these people stop getting paid. They need to stop getting paid. They need to be told it's got to burn. Support your indie creators out there, guys. Just forget this garbage.
Like
sorry, I didn't mean to rant. My bad.
Well, it's like JC mentioned too. There's a lot of they're introducing just about every culture into this country while trying to destroy the country's culture. And there are people with some deep pockets who are pushing this agenda, and so even when I'm saying don't go see Doctor Strange 2, I mean, and look, I don't think that would be the end of Disney, but that would be a pretty major blow to them, and it would start to at least shift the momentum for the dumb fucking normies who can't see what's going on right in front of their face.
We're already seeing like with Netflix, like their stock is like tanked. We're already seeing like the at least some of it, like with them people going against the culture, like, and finally starting to wake up because they're tired of all the bullshit.
Well, it's taken years and years and years, because you keep getting subpar entertainments. I mean, as far like I get what Tony's saying with normies, I get that. There are some of us that are way more invested in these characters or modern myths or legends than other people are. They're fandoms. We're a bunch of different fandoms really around here. And when it comes to normies, or what you would call normies, these are people who don't maybe normally get engaged with behind the scenes or entertainment news or maybe even political news or any of that. They just kind of live their lives, work. They're more invested in their family or other things. And so they're only getting the noise that the media presents, that the mainstream presents. Yeah. They don't understand. But like Angelus was saying, we're getting to a point where we've had year after year of crap entertainments, and people are starting to ask why. Why is all this shitty? Well, there's a reason for it, and which is kind of another reason why we need YouTubers out there or people who continue to make videos about certain things. Although they're whether they have a limit on that or not is subjective. But the conversation needs to remain because there are so many out there, normies out there, who don't understand the underlying issue here. There are wealthy people supporting others, paying them hand over fist to produce garbage like this under the guise of inclusion and diversity, but is truly meant to spark outrage so that they can point the finger and create their own enemy. I mean, you put an argument up like this, where, like I said earlier, you put an argument up like this where you present a character that you've changed now to black, and then you have an issue with it because you love that character or anything else, and the fans are going to have a problem, and then you just point the finger and yell bigot. You've created your own narrative. Well, now you've created your own enemy because it doesn't matter. We've seen the echo chambers online at work where they suppress certain voices and promote others, and the ones that they promote are usually the ones who are gaslighting. They're labeled.
Well, we're starting to see that with Twitter. Like now that what's his name, like people that you didn't hear, you're starting to hear because they're no longer shadow banned and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you're getting to hear these voices that you normally wouldn't be able to hear.
Well, that's absolutely it. You get you're getting more of a free flow now, the algorithm, and Yeah, and it's funny too that it's only like Mark Hamill and Keith Olbermann. Oh, we're losing followers. We're losing followers. It's like, well, how do you like it? And I was laughing when that guy was melting down on, it was like MSNBC, about Elon buying Twitter. He's like, well, this could influence elections. Well, you're going to suppress voices. It's like, the shoe's on the other foot. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, and that's the thing is like, I have, and Tony and I talk about this about all day, every day. I have no preconceived notions that Elon Musk is in any way any kind of conservative.
Well, he made a statement about it. He said he has to remain neutral.
Yeah,
and that he will take jabs at the right and he will take jabs at the left. He's like, right now it just so happens to be the left, but at some point it's gonna,
it'll be the right.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's it. But that's comedy. That's satire. When we grew up with comedy, political humor, and stuff like that, it was satire, but it was done smart. There used to be people who were comedy writers who didn't want to just push in their own activist propaganda and false narratives into your entertainment. You used to just be able to look at stuff. And I mean, you guys remember In Living Color?
Yes.
I mean, Jesus Christ. They skewered everybody. Everybody got it. In Saturday Night Live back in the 70s and 80s. Yes.
And then what happened at the end? She actually came on and boofed on herself.
Yeah. So you can do political humor, but you just have to be you have to have intelligent writers to do that. So stop hiring blue check marks who have no talent, zero experience, and all they bring to the table is social justice and false fucking narratives and propaganda and garbage, and look for people who are actual creatives. There's thousands and thousands of them that are just right out in front of us here.
And it's not even real social justice; it's social injustice. They're presenting it as something that it's not to create a problem.
It's basically Marxist ideology. Yeah. It is. It's straight up Marxist ideology, and that's what most of it is. That's what they want. And this breaking, chipping away the foundations. Like Superman is Americana.
Yes.
Superman is Americana, and chipping away at these pieces of our culture it just erodes us from the fucking ground up. And the rot is pervasive, and that's why we're in the state we are now as a country. And we have to talk about shit like Ta-Nehisi Coates making Superman black just to piss people off, basically. You could use, and I know, let me say, I know there's Val Zod, you have, Calvin Ellis, who is President Superman. So they're there. And even Michael B. Jordan said he didn't want his Superman movie to be a race swap. He was going to use like one of the pre-existing ones.
Yeah.
Which
was it Kal-El or?
I think it's Kal-El. I think he's using Kal-El. So,
which is fine. Like I'm not a big fan of the alternate universe because it's still kind of like tokenizing. But it is. At least it's its own universe.
Yeah, it has its own mythos and its own world around it.
Its own story.
What up, Ninja Genko? What's going on? Elon Musk is like a world president. I'd be all right with that. Be all right with that. The head detective. Shit, yeah. That was amazing. I like how Twitter was slanted on one side only. How is that fair? Right?
Yeah, right. Exactly, Frankie.
Propaganda is 90% of a war to me. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
Fifth generational warfare.
Control the media, control the mind.
Yep.
Oh shit, we got a super chat here. Godzillionaire, thank you. Channel member Godzillionaire. So thank you doubly. Today you could never have an orange juice commercial about Robert Loggia giving it to Billy's mom. Well, just for that, Godzillionaire, just because you sent a $5 super chat and talked about Robert Loggia, just because you mentioned orange juice and Billy's mom, While I'm stalling with meaningless dialogue, I'm queuing up this, your $5 super chat clip. Channel member Godzillionaire.
Yeah.
And I'm not drinking it.
Who would you believe?
Robert Loggia? Calcium.
We'll beat you like a Cherokee drop.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine. It's got calcium. Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh, no, it's sweet. You like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loggia? Whoa, Robert Loggia!
Billy, your mother's right. New Minute Maid orange tangerine tastes great. It's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loggia.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
New Minute Maid orange tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Try some new Minute Maid orange tangerine.
Billy, your mother's right.
Do not go gentle into that good night.
Then I'm not drinking it. This is great. If you say so. Darn it, wait!
And can I?
Banging? Robert Loggia?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say the reason they wouldn't make that commercial nowadays is because as soon as Billy said he didn't want to drink it, his mom would just look at him and
You're one ugly motherfucker.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
I love that gif.
it wasn't made for you, Billy.
It wasn't made for. Yeah, it wasn't made. Do you
I know,
remember
Dad
that?
looked surprised, and Mom
Well,
was like, yeah.
Dude. Okay, so look at Dad was like, yeah, because mom was smiling because Robert Loggia was like, yeah, asshole was supposed to be gone, and I was gonna come over and drink that orange juice after I was done plowing your wife. It's L for look, Robert Loggia's balls deep in my wife.
That dad works hard as a extra over on Law and Order SVU. He almost was great.
Bum 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 bum. Wait, hang on.
Right.
Sorry.
She's seen him, Robert Loggia, in Big with his happy feet on the piano.
Yep. Oh yeah. Billy's mom knows Robert Loggia can drop it like it's hot.
Dexterous, yeah.
Over there breaking it down and shit. Right. Yeah, look at the way my hips move, Billy's mom. You like Billy's mom was a stone cold fox though. Like, did you see her? She was yeah. Billy's mom's got it going on.
She was a fun girl.
Oh yeah. Hey, what up, Gap Stargate? Hail. One of my mods, Gap Stargate.
Stargate, who is the captain of the Rogue mods. Hails to Gap Stargate. Good to see you, brother.
Hail. So yeah, let's see here where we. So Superman is nerfed. Thank you for the super chat, Godzillionaire, and the fun conversation about Robert Loggia as always. See, if you're a channel member, if you look in the chat right now, if you're a channel member, you can get cool emojis. We have Robert Loggia emojis. Yeah, I added new emojis. We've got Robert Loggia, Tobey Maguire, the Giant, and Ric Flair.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Ric Flair one.
Oh yeah. I added new emojis. As soon as I saw I could add some, I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, we're adding emoji. I was like, oh yeah. But I was like, should I add a George Floyd one?
Do it.
It's got to be Saint. It's got to be a Saint Floyd.
It will. All right. So here's the deal. I need more channel members to unlock new emojis. So I'm just saying, if anybody wants to sign up as a channel member, you get a kazoo, you get the trading card. You get new emojis. You get early access to the Nitro videos. You get what? Four streams, 8 extra streams a month. It is, yeah, 8, yeah, two a week. So you're getting 8 extra streams a month, all for the low price of $2.99. If you want to join, if not, hell, just subscribe. That's free. You know, when we go
How
live,
many more
we'll put
members?
content.
What's the goal to get a Saint Floyd emoji? What's the goal?
I'm saying, well, we're 18 right now. We're at 18 right now, so I think I have to hit a couple more at least to get another.
Like 25.
I'd say anywhere up to probably between 23 to 25 to unlock some new emojis. Because then and I'm not changing tiers. There's one tier. That's it. It's $2.99.
Predator Brie emoji too. Godzillionaire.
We can do a Predator Brie, absolutely. We'll do a George Floyd. We'll do a Saint Floyd. We'll do a Predator Brie emoji. Yeah, and as Keely Chow said, you're helping me buy the CW, so I can renew Batwoman. And I can write it my way. And trust me, there will be just as many lesbians, if not more.
That's what I'm talking about, E10. That's what I'm talking about.
I was like, oh no. If we're going full lesbian, we're going full fucking lesbian. The entire cast. I'll be like Oprah, be like, you're all lesbians.
Gotham will be the new lesbian island.
Yep. And in one scene, there'll be a parade, and I'll be wearing a purple suit like Jack Nicholson, just dancing just dancing on a float. I don't even give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, this is all mine, baby. I made all these lesbians. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Are you gonna throw out strap-ons as the money? No.
Yeah.
I just think a city full of lesbians, it's like mediocre engineering and no sandwiches. Just kind of sounds like that city does need Batman.
Lots of thick fingers, though, Tony.
Yes.
All right. So here girthy. They do have descriptions of characters in the script, which gives away their races. Lois Lane is written with an Asian actress in mind.
But
we already had an African American Perry White.
Back up to number 3 was you're like, I'll show these white motherfuckers this Superman's going to be less powerful. Like,
right?
He's not going to compare to the white Superman. Like, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help him here with the whole Black Power thing. You know, like, what's up?
Is he going to beat his Asian wife?
Yes.
I guarantee you, if she's pregnant, he'll hold a gun to her. I mean,
stop Asian hate, guys.
Stop Asian hate.
Stop.
Right?
Stop it.
Oh, look, Godzillionaire. God damn it, Godzillionaire. Lois Wayne.
He didn't even ask her to marry him. He just flew to China and took her out of an internment camp. Like, coming home with me.
That is so bad. We should not be laughing at this. You are awful people.
They took her on a walk around the Mulan set, and he just kind of swooped in and grabbed her.
Frankie knows his Perry's middle name is going to be Ain't.
Perry ain't white. Wait. Nelson, Etep, what if you don't feel like dancing? Well, then I'll just dance a little bit. Just a little bit. It'll be just a little bit.
Just a little wiggle.
Just a little. Gangsters don't dance, we boogie. So yeah, he's nerfing this Superman.
How do you nerf Superman? He's already too powerful.
He can't fly, but he can leap tall buildings in a single bound. He lacks heat vision, frost breath, and X-ray vision, but he can
The
move
original iteration of him.
He can roll a blunt like you ain't never seen.
Right.
Like, you can still loot a lot of Macy's with those powers.
Superman, why are you in hell? Some hooker made a crack about me being faster than speeding bullets, so I ripped her in half like a phone book.
Ooh.
Thank you, Seth MacFarlane. Let's see what else. What else we got here? We had
Hail another monster.
Yeah, hail another monster.
Hail, brother.
Let's see. Jimmy Olsen is described as a freckled redhead. Wait, what?
Wait a minute. They're not going to mess with the redhead. They ain't going to mess with Jimmy.
Wow.
Jimmy's going to go back to being a ginger.
The hell?
Wait, just
doesn't bode well.
What the hell?
He's got a freckle on his schmeckle.
This is no all the black Jimmy Olsen fans.
You out of your goddamn mind, son of a
I understand that rage. It was going progressive, and now they're going backwards.
They're backstepping. How dare you cast a redhead?
No more
How
ginger.
dare you?
No more ginger side.
That's their bone they're throwing to the whites. Here, we'll give you the ginger.
Like, hey, whites are like, can we have Jimmy Olsen? They're like,
sick.
your $5 ass down before I make change.
Right.
They could have
You can't
used
have-
the black ginger,
right?
like the
They
one
got-
in Falcon and Winter. What is it? Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Oh, Freckle Jesus.
Yeah. They could
Yeah.
have used somebody like that.
You meant Talcum X. I could use him. Just throw a little
Sean
red
King.
Yeah, throw a little red in his hair.
Like I said, I'm blacker than Sean King.
What's that skin condition like vitiligo or whatever? Yeah, that
I know
and a
what you're
bottle of
talking
hair
about.
dye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bottle of hair tie.
Shit.
Hail Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective with
Hail.
super chat.
Oh, midget tree humping barnacle peeing cleaning lives matter.
That's the name of the Superman movie.
For $1.99, Tommy comes in with the heat. Oh, Tommy, thank you, brother.
Go
Thank
home,
you.
Tom. Go home.
Thank you. Let's see, Tommy. For he's Tommy, so we'll give you some Tom Atkins for your $1.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. Well,
Thrill me, thrill me, thrill me, thrill me.
Good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
there you go, Tommy.
What clip is that from? What movie is that from?
That is from a movie called Night of the Creeps. It is fucking just a chef's kiss
So good. Is it?
of that mid 80s horror sci-fi blend.
Okay.
Oh, space slugs that turn people into zombies.
Are there breasts?
I think so.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, there
I
are.
need that in my horror movies. Okay. Thank you.
I remember I saw that movie when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, I'm like I remembered him from Halloween 3, which I had already seen. So it was like, oh shit, I'm a zombie movie like fan anyway.
Yeah,
like the
me too.
zombie genre. I do. I still.
Yeah, me too, brother.
As played out as it is, I
Yeah.
still. That's always been my favorite. Other than like Jason, my favorite horror franchise is Friday the 13th, which Jason is not a zombie. I'm not saying Jason's a zombie, but I just that genre I like.
Don't let
is the
Justin
zombie
hear you
genre.
say that.
Yeah, we had that discussion. But so I want to jump back to the article here. It says the film is currently utilizing the Golden Age version of the Ultra Humanite as the main antagonist, although this may change. At no point in the story does he use the albino gorilla body. So no Harambe, apparently. No whitewashed Harambe.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. What
God's
we have
gonna be
another
garbage.
This sounds bad. The script is rather long, clocking in at 165 pages. This may be due to the fact that the film is being written as an awards contender rather than...
It's being written in crayon.
Oh god!
You know what? This is going to be for the whole. Don't they have the new rules for getting an Oscar now? Like this is.
The check boxes.
This is the check box.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting all the check boxes, all the way down to people are filming it. They're going to have a clubfoot dwarf transgender, in the editing room just to make sure they've got those. They've got those check boxes. I can't stand Hollywood.
Yeah, this guy he's a racist, and he's a pretentious racist at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't he work on the new? What is it? Fuck.
He wrote a Captain
The
America
Watchmen or whatever. Didn't he do the new Watchmen?
I don't know. I know nothing about the new one at all.
The new Watchmen is something that was flushed and should be left forgotten.
Yes.
It sounded horrible.
Yeah,
I watched the first episode and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wasn't that just like some big ass massacre or something like that?
Yeah. Which is something that happened in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I can't.
they made it seem like Rorschach was like this, like they made a racist like cult like with Rorschach. I'm like, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with.
Well, that's because he was a conservative. You know what I mean? He was a conservative
Yeah.
anti-hero, or so they had to trash him, and that's why it was garbage, because it was just ideologically driven. It wasn't. They didn't care about the source material. They didn't care about trying to create a fashionist story from that, which could have been done, and it could have been awesome. Because Watchmen story is awesome. I hate you, Tommy.
Walton is banned from playing any and all Limbo games. He has an unfair advantage.
There's a video game called Limbo that doesn't actually involve playing Limbo, so you can play that one.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We didn't properly welcome everybody. Let me just I just want an excuse to play this gift.
Didn't you come out to play with our big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome?
What?
There you go. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna buy. I need to buy that movie. I haven't bought that yet, but it's out. I need to buy that one.
Was it that good? Was it worth buying?
I would buy it. It was fun, dude. It was like just turn your brain off kind of fun. And they're gonna make us. I guarantee you they'll make a second one, so it'll be worth owning it. Whatever.
Well, we're getting a Batman too, apparently.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we'll
We
talk
are.
about because we're talking about DC, so we can talk about that next.
Sticky Peen Batman is going to get another sequel film.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Right. That movie was great.
What was it?
Wait.
You liked it?
I liked it.
I
Okay.
guess
I-
it did really well on HBO Max too.
Did it?
I
Did
need
really
to
well.
I need to sail the high seas for that one.
I haven't watched it on HBO Max yet. I saw it, like I said, I went to see it opening weekend in the theater. I gave it 8.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give
All
it
right.
that.
So
Yeah.
it's worth seeing. Okay.
Yep.
I haven't been able to see it since Red Gaze affected me with that whole story about the Twilight chick saying that he stank. Like that's
Yeah.
I can't. I you look at him as Bruce in the still shots, and it looks like maybe he doesn't wash, and that really affected me. But maybe I'll give it a shot.
I could see him not watching just because he's like so engrossed in like
In the role.
what he's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like Bruce in general in that because he's so engrossed in like trying to fight crime and like he's
Yep.
up all the time and
Yeah.
I could see
Sometimes
that.
he just doesn't shower.
Yeah.
You got to
Living
takes-
in
you
the
gotta watch it.
shadows.
You got to watch.
He just takes he takes a horse bath.
Mhm.
He walks.
Y'all
through the
know what
water
that
in the
is.
Batcave.
That's why Catwoman's so
Wades around.
engrossed in him because that those natural pheromones
Yeah, she likes
are
that
like
musk.
Yeah.
Yep.
And cats do like stinky shit. Like
Right. Me and Vinny were right, and Tony, you reviewed that with us, didn't you? You were on the stream with us. I thought, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all pretty much in the same
went-
ballpark.
I didn't see it until a week later. I think you guys reviewed it without me.
I thought you were on there with us, but you didn't. Yeah, we didn't. Did we not do spoilers for? No, it was which stream
Sonic,
did
we
got?
didn't do spoilers,
Yeah, Sonic, we didn't do spoilers. So Batman, we did, I think, but
and I couldn't make the Batman one.
yeah, but no, me and Vinny were both around the same. Like I said, 8.5 out of 10 with it. We both enjoyed it. I like I said, I heard there was going to be a second one. I'm like, okay, so there's hope left over in that universe, because this is just going to be a dumpster fire. Look, it portrays Superman as a champion of the oppressed. The government hates him, but the people love him.
So Falcon and the
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The film is a love letter to Siegel and Schuster's original comics. It also has a dedication to them. Pa Kent's character is based off Jerry Siegel. It actually has a dedication to a lot of writers such as Jack Kirby, who serves as the inspiration for Dan Turpin.
Don't let that man near any cryptomelon.
All right.
This is, I don't know. This is...
It's so terrible. It's just awful. This is going to be bad. It's going to be bad because it's ideologically driven. It's not creatively driven. So there's.
Who is that? Wonder Woman?
Oh shit, that's Wonder Stella. She's coming for your ass.
I was gonna say, if that's Wonder Woman, I'm not gonna lie. She could be another Amazon. She doesn't have to be Wonder Woman. She's
To be honest with you,
Wonder
yeah,
Woman, but
absolutely.
she looks good. That's nice art.
Yeah.
You know, this movie might not even happen either because
Yeah.
John Malone is like one of the major stockholders in Discovery. I think he might be the largest like individual stockholder, and he was one of Trump's top donors. Like they're talking about Brian Stelter getting fired from CNN because of this dude. But he's like he's not with the agenda. And he already kind of went after CNN, like fucking what they're doing right now is crap. Like we ought to be telling the news without, reporting the news without a point of view. And this woke shit, I mean, it's just not going to fly under his belt.
Yeah. Well, that needs to happen, though. You need to purge this shit out if you're gonna. Because it's got to be, now you got to rebuild these things from the ground up. You have to regain back the public trust. And the only way you can do that is through, it's going to take a couple of years of providing quality entertainment. And, and these franchises that we know and love, to see them get the respect. And we're not asking for 100%. Oh, I heard weak. You don't, I love that. I do. Like I said, I want to get guinea pigs so bad when we move now. Now I lost my train of thought thinking about guinea pigs. Son of a bitch.
Well,
But no,
they need to build up equity with the fans.
Yeah.
They need to build up trust
exactly.
again. And do you mind me making the point real quick? Like, even if these aren't a bunch of black Superman, you've got Michael B. Jordan, you've got Ta-Nehisi Coates. Are we that into Superman anyway? Like, do we really need 2 or 3 Superman movies on the way?
It's not, Tony, I don't think it's about that. So it's like, you look at the comic industry that has just, collapsed because they kept putting out this woke crap that nobody wanted to read. But now we're getting movies with these woke characters that nobody read and nobody's going to want to see. They're trying to lay a foundation of no matter whether it succeeds or fails, so that they can build more crap off of it at a later time. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about creativity. It's not trying to give it an experience to a fan, or a new experience to a fan that has loved some of these things, or generate a new character that fans can connect with. It's not about that. It's about destroying what was previously built because of the bigots who are in control. And then then projecting their ists and isms upon everyone else. It's just a bunch of middle fingers. When it really boils down to it, it's just a bunch of people getting paid to give middle fingers to the audience and the fans, and to piss people off, and just create erroneous arguments based on their own projected ists and isms. So I mean, it's negative energy creates negative energy, and that's all that they are trying to do. So you're right. They're going to have to build equity with the fans at some point. But I think the goal is that when that time comes, when they start putting out quality something, that it's going to have a mixture of this crap in it, that it survives somehow, and it's going to pull it all down. It's going to pull the entire house down, no matter what. You need to get back to good creators who who want to create.
That's why they're adding all the race and gender swapped characters of the comics to get rid of that argument of, oh, well, it didn't happen in the comics, because then they can be like, oh, well, here's the source. We're still respecting the source material, even though they're not really respecting the source material.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but they're giving you source material that's like less than 3 years old.
Exactly.
And it's trash that sold nothing. Nobody bought it.
Yep.
In Marvel, they only report the book shipped, and Comic-Con and shit. They're not counting units sold. It's only what's shipped. So they're like, oh, well, we shipped, 200,000 books. It's like, bitch, you probably sold 20,000 maybe on some of these. I mean, look at how many times they canceled Captain Marvel. All these garbage, America Chavez, all these things that got rebooted, and now they're all coming in the MCU at the same fucking time.
Same garbage.
Same garbage, because it's all 2014 and up shit now.
All
that
new,
they're
all
moving
different.
in. Yep.
And Tommy's 100% right. At this point, they need to suck off the fans. You know, you're absolutely right. Tom is on point. He's not taking it. And Godzillionaire says, based on the demand for good movies, I'm pretty sure anyone on this panel could write $1 billion movie right now, given the chance. Most likely. Yeah, and I'll shout out a couple other people. Kai MFS out there is a great writer. Mirrorsphere's Origin is going to be coming out with a new book. Vinnie Tartamella, Red Gaze. There are a lot of people. Chris Fisk. There are a ton of people out there who could create way better stories than anything we're getting now. Hail, support your independent creators out there, guys. Please do. Please support the indie creators.
Yeah, it's a shame that there are so many talented creators out here in the indie sphere that could helm these, but they, you know, obviously Hollywood is nepotism on nepotism on nepotism.
Give it time.
So
there are plans in the works. Eats up, maybe a few years, but give it time. There is plans in the works for independent film to be made. You know, within and around our indie sphere. So you just guys keep pushing, keep supporting indie creators, keep supporting independent comics, independent novels, independent YouTube channels, any kind of creator out there. Keep up the push. We don't have an industry to support us. We have each other.
That needs to happen.
Will happen.
While I still have my dashing youthful good.
It will happen, brother. It will happen. Give it a few years.
I still have that leading man jawline. You know?
I'll just give you the dark gift, and it'll stay like that.
There you go.
Why does that sound so dirty when you say that?
Yeah, he's gonna put a sticker on your
give
kazoo.
You the dark gift. But Godzillionaire. Wait, where's it at? But Vinny draws women with pubes.
Right.
Where are organs?
Let's see here. Let's scroll down a little more and see if this says anything else. As for the idea of making Superman's roots parallel to racism and having Superman seen as a champion for the oppressed, that is entirely believable given Coates' other writing is flooded with that type of messaging. One could argue that's all he really knows how to write. Just look at his recent runs on Marvel's Black Panther and Captain America. Yeah, that his Captain America book was pretty bad too, from everything I read about that. I don't really know much about Black Panther. Black Panther is just Black Panther.
Yeah.
It's
gonna cover him up in China.
They're gonna put this shit on TBS. Just straight to TBS.
Straight to TBS. Ted Turner's like, look, I bought Black Superman. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. It's like Richard Pryor's The Toy. Oh shit! Can we shoot that over again?
He did it for Jane Fonda.
Yeah, I did it for Hanoi Jane. Fucking Hanoi Jane. She was protesting the whore. If you didn't know, that's why I divorced her. She was ex-wife number 7. I'm Ted Turner, and I colorized the moon.
I like her as Barbarella. That's about it. That movie's so good. Well, it's so bad it's good.
Yes.
Okay, who's Black Guy Gardner? I don't know who that is. Who is that?
I should know this.
I feel like it's something I should know, but I don't.
Come on, Chad, help us out. Don't make us look this bad.
Which is it? Is it when I go and do the low voice like this? I mean, is that it right there? Coors, the banquet beer.
Coors.
What did
some Colt
What did
45,
Green Lantern?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Thank you.
Which one is it?
Green Lantern.
It's like the first Green Lantern.
Okay. All right.
Scrambles said, did someone say fentanyl?
God damn it, Scrambles. God damn it. You did it.
They have like characters that like they could fit these things that they want. Like you could get Jon Stewart as Green Lantern. Like there's a black character that you could introduce. You got
my Green Lantern was white.
You got Brother Voodoo, you got all this stuff that they could introduce, but these shit characters are jumping the fence and being made into movies and stuff before things that actually, that they want.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Oh, my quad.
Yeah, I tore my quad telling Sid to suck it, and Sid used 3 brain cells out of his last 5 to figure it out.
It's like he tears his quad, and then fucking Sid tries to, again, like you said, think about it, and his leg just snaps.
You got 2. You got. That's like, and I love Kevin Nash. Now I'm hearing Kevin Nash is woke. I'm like, come on, Kevin.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Godzilla nurse's Black Guy Gardner. His weakness isn't yellow; it's counterfeit 20s.
What did you say the other night, Tony? What was he doing with those Where was he throwing them? What was he throwing?
And he's all telling Marty at the end of Back to the Future, and he's like, "Where we're going, we don't need fentanyl." As he stuffs the DeLorean with counterfeit 20s.
Oh, that's great.
They're going to them poppy fields in Afghanistan.
God damn it.
Damn, Tony.
You're savage, Tone. You're savage, my brother. You laugh, eats that blurry.
My camera puts me witness protection when something controversial gets said, and I sit back.
It wasn't ETAP. It definitely was not ETAP.
Hang on, I gotta fix this. But yeah, his weak. God damn it! Somebody needs to make a meme of the DeLorean just stuffed with counterfeit 20s now.
Counterfeit 20s. Yeah.
Doc is George Floyd.
Putting fentanyl in Mr. Fusion.
It's me, baby. I'm gonna fix this car. It'll be fine. We're going to the future, baby. George, you don't know what you're doing.
Grab your bitch.
George, aren't you going to come home and take care of me and your baby? Shut up, bitch. Dang. I don't like this movie. Doc Brown wasn't this mean. What did you call me, you son of a bitch? Damn you, Marty.
They could actually keep the part in where his son robs a bank.
Oh, shit. Oh.
All right. Pack your things. We're leaving.
Oh, dear. We'll just follow that up with this.
Yeah. That is so terrible good at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoa. Wait. Guy Gardner's the best Lantern. What is he like was he in the comic books or like in animation?
Comics.
Okay. I wanted to know if he's animated.
They did animated as well.
Well, if he's animated, I want to know because I want to listen to the voice so I can try to imitate it. So I bet you I can.
Hey, ToneDef, I can do a pretty good Blake voice, eh, bud?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, God, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Yeah, there's the animated version.
I wish we could get like more into the Green Lantern universe. And
I thought they were going to do like a Lantern Corps show on HBO Max at one point.
Yeah,
that's all I heard about, and I was like, okay, I don't understand why they don't start with shit like that. It's like, hey, why don't you start with the Lantern Corps, and then you have a lot of characters, and you can narrow it down by the end of that movie to this is like the main guy, but there's a whole, I don't know. That takes creativity, though, I guess, right?
Checking for some
But
news.
this is what he looks like in the comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
He's kind of got that I don't know. He looks like Alex Wright is Berlin kind of thing there. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Oy vey.
So there were a couple updates on it this year. The Lantern Corps HBO Max series.
What do you got?
So the ongoing DC Extended Universe. Yeah. The Green Lantern series was originally announced in 2019 by prolific Arrowverse producer Greg Berlanti. The series has yet to enter production and exists alongside multiple other DCEU projects for the character. I mean, I wish they would just get up and do something. A Green Lantern Corps movie is supposedly in development to be released later this year or sometime next year. So yeah, just basically a whole bunch of stagnation.
Mm-hmm. But weren't they gonna do that Green Lantern movie on the girl? The
one that steals the powers by
Yeah.
hacking it.
Yeah.
Who was
Yep,
basically the Riri Williams of
Williams.
fucking DC.
Right.
Yes, that's like, okay, so here's the thing. You can make, so we always tell them to create a new black character, and what do? They create a black character and they make her a thief. It's like, God damn it! Like, what? Like,
He works
why?
at KFC too. It's awful. Awful.
You know, I'm sure she comes from a single parent home. Then, you know,
Dad ain't there. Yeah.
You know, dad ain't there. You know, why don't we just throw in every fucking stereotype? You know, it's like, Jesus Christ, like
She lives by the river in a van with a plant.
Yeah. The fucking Green Lantern suit fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
And she became CEO of Green Lantern Enterprises.
Not too far off, honestly.
It looked really exciting in Justice League when they had Lantern fighting in that war from so long ago with Darkseid.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Here.
Who
That
knows
was
if
pretty
we're ever
badass.
gonna get that? Yeah.
That's her.
Okay.
What's wrong with her head?
Yeah, she's like some little girl that like hacks it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, she hacks into the Green Lantern thing, and that's how she gets her fucking...
With the
her
standard lab, it'd be one thing if it was
she a
like some
dwarf?
alien fucking computer that she uses. But no, she just uses a standard laptop and hacks into some alien space thing.
Yeah.
Why does she have huge hands? Why doesn't she have an upper lip?
She has man hands.
She
It's
does.
horrible art.
Yeah.
Why is Millie Vanilli in this? Blame it on the rain.
It's not Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett got a motherfucking tan.
No, I mean because he was exposed for being Milli Vanilli.
Look.
Keely
look.
Chow. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, wait, hang on. I want to hit Nelson. Instead of the American tale with Feifel Mouskowitz, have George Floyd in the Atlanta tale. The song would go, there are no cops in Atlanta, and the streets are filled with fentanyl.
Your chat ain't right, Pete. What you doing?
I love
man?
him. My
What are
chat
you
is
grooming
fucking
here.
fucking chat is amazing.
I used to love Feifel Goes West.
They made Riri Williams a narcissistic, sociopathic bitch.
Yeah.
Look at the Godzilla, the CEO of Green Lantern Enterprises. I don't know what the head of Green Lantern Enterprises is. It Green Lantern Enterprises? The Lantern Corps. I don't know. Aren't they a bigger part of a larger corporate entity?
They're like space police. That's basically what they are.
Huh,
That's
bad
why we're
boys.
not getting a movie.
Space police. Can't have them.
Yeah. Can I show
Next
you
thing
my
you know,
favorite Lantern?
one of the Green Lanterns just got his knee on some fucking poor fucking sap's neck, and it's over with.
It's
Keely,
over.
The Wire Today superhero is a bunch of narcissists because the people who are creating them are all narcissists.
Go ahead, Tony.
Is it Jon Stewart? Or is it Obama Stewart?
Yeah, it's Obama. He's gonna find out what Obama's last name is. Oh, he's the Green Lantern.
Islamic Lantern. This.
That's hilarious.
Is he a giver or a taker, Tony? That lantern.
He I'm gonna have to ask Mike Lantern, Michelle O'Lantern, whatever.
Right.
Michael Lantern. She's a man of lantern.
A man of lantern.
Yes, every single thing I say offends them.
Who are you calling them?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When was that clip made?
That clip?
Yeah, like the.
I don't even know. Sal sent me that like 2 years ago.
Because damn, I'm just saying the shaved head, the blue hair. Maybe they predicted something else.
I think they did predict that because didn't that character die off like earlier?
Comic book guy.
Yeah, didn't he like
Yeah.
die earlier on?
Did they bring him back?
I don't know.
I don't. When did
Did
he?
they-
I quit watching the '90s.
Yeah, I stopped watching after the movie because I watched up to about they released the movie because I thought the movie was hilarious. I thought it was fun. I was high as shit.
A
when I
comic
see it.
book guy from The Simpsons died in 2011, so
That was after the
Jeez, I didn't
movie.
know that.
Okay.
So yeah, they called them fucking feminists. Blue hair and half shaved. Damn.
Jon Stewart, Comedy Central's Jon Stewart Green Lantern. He's all neurotic and shit. He's a taker for sure, says Red. He's not
I know.
a giver.
I asked that question because I was wondering if Red was out there. He'd let us know. Thank
Yep.
you, Red.
It scrambles the death dealer, the cleaner wiener. Wait, does that mean I'm high, Donis? Ah, because Walton's low, Donis. See?
Yeah.
See? Little playing words there. Comic book guy closed down due to lack of sales. Doh!
Wow.
Yes. You're not smart enough to buy my books anyway. Fucking comic book guy.
What a jerk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we'll leave it tonight. This seems like a good bookend for a awesome night. I'm waiting on the expansion pack, so we're gonna have to move the quiz to next week. I apologize, but
you don't want to know any more about me.
We'll have Steven and Draven back on to do the quiz. Trust me, they're not getting out that easy.
All right.
They will play the quiz. Head up, we'll have them on. We'll try to book it for about say 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
We'll have them back on. So let me thank everybody starting here with, of course, some of the folks that really put their faith in me and made it happen, some channel members. So here you are, channel members. Yeah, thank you, channel members. Thank you, Zachariah315, Superfan, Adam Shawhan, Keely Chow. I'll go ahead and name him out. Judas Go Barbecue is one of the channel members there. Sid Scrambles, the Death Dealer, Nelson the Gentleman, Gap Stargate, Red Gaze, Godzillionaire channel member, Another Monster. I could say Keely Chow. Who else? We got Awesome One. Tina Bojan was here. I said Nelson. Frankie Knows. Manliness and Motivation channel member. What's up, brother? Hale West. Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective. Let's see. Trying to get everybody. Parrot Head, purveyor of memes. Let's see what else we have here. I know this is. I feel like I should have like talk bed music right now. JC was here earlier. Thank you, JC, for being here. Appreciate you, man. Pursuing Paranormal was here. Science fiction audiobooks booked with Brightest Day. Glenn Schroeder was here. I'm scrolling back as far as it let me. Thank you, Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective and Godzillionaire for the super chats tonight. Appreciate that. Always appreciate it. They say Tina Bojan. The lovely Sherry was here. And Daninja Genko. That was a new name in the chat, so thank you. Appreciate you listening and watching tonight. Let's see, I said Judas Go Barbecue JC, and I think we're back to Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube. Phil TMNT was here. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. That's a channel member right there. Nano Reaper, another channel member. Becky Browand, thank you. Midnight's Oblivion was here as well. We haven't seen your name in a while. Good to see you back. Brahma Bull, another channel member, earlier on tonight. And 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live, another channel member. Yeah, and that's back to the beginning. So thank you. Let me go around now to my co-host, my brother, Mr. Tony ToneDef. Let him tell you what's going on.
Yeah, come check out the Clown World Review every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the Monday Night War retrospective. Also, check out the last video I did, The Energy is Shifting, just kind of talking about, Elon Musk is on the thumbnail, but it's, even bigger than that. It's just a lot's been happening lately, a lot going on as far as what would be good news to anybody who loves liberty. So definitely next week on the Monday Night War retrospective, we're going to have a special guest. So again, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. this Tuesday, we're going to have YouTuber RGT85 on there. I spoke with him a little earlier today. He's excited to come on. Good guy. Over on his channel, he reviews video game news. He goes through sometimes game reviews, but mainly just the daily news for what's going on in the industry for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. Cool guy. So can't wait to have him on. Make sure to check that out. Go subscribe to his channel if you're not subbed, and check out some of his videos. And I can't wait to see everyone next week. We're covering the week of September 30th of 96. It should be a good time. Can't wait to see everyone there.
Well, thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, brother. Definitely. And congratulations on securing that guest for next Tuesday. I'm excited for you, man. It's going to be a fun stream.
Thank you, man. I'm excited too.
Yeah, and he got back to you with the quickness.
Yeah. Very. He's a down-to-earth guy. Like, he really is. So it's one reason
Oh, go ahead.
No, that's one reason I wanted him to come on the show, because he's, cool dude.
Yeah.
So
excellent. That'll be fun. So check that out. Subscribe to Tony's channel, or you will taste the sweet release of death. But seriously though, we're happy. And Cody, here you go. This is for you. I'm gonna do there, Cody. I'm touching your face through the camera. There. Is that better? Is that better, Cody? Do you like that? You want me to
I kind of feel pleasured.
You want fluffy mics? You want to scratch the mic right a little bit?
Ooh.
Do some ASMR shit.
I'm gonna buy you earlobe mics, and I'm gonna send them to you. And you can lick earlobes like the girls on fucking Twitch.
Oh, Jesus, help me. All right, yeah, we'll go over. I'll toss it over to this motherfucker, the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby, it's Angelus Draven.
Hey, guys, I'm not really going to promote anything of mine this time. I just want you guys to go over to Drew's channel and kind of share out his thing for his mom. I know he's dealing with some hard stuff right now. And even if you can't donate to it, at least share it out and try to get as many eyes on it as possible. He does a lot for our community. Like we said earlier, he writes for Bounding in the Comics, and then he obviously does the shows and stuff that he does. So if he can support him, it'd be great. But yeah.
Excellent, man. Well, thank you for being here again, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Always great to have you on. And last but certainly not least, ladies and gents, he's been hanging out with me all night. He was on the member stream earlier on, and came over here to the big show. My good friend, my rogue brethren, Author Stephen Walton.
Hail to you, hail to the chat. Thank you guys so much for supporting Etep Kuyan, the best, the thoroughbred of YouTube. the most unrecognized talent in all of YouTube. Thank you guys for sharing out links for his channel, for being channel members. Also, subscribe to Angela Straven, Tony ToneDef, and all the wonderful other channels that we have in this chat, people that support one another. Do me a favor, your favorite 2 or 3 YouTubers, big or small, share out links to those channels and support them. Support your independent creators. You see a campaign out there, throw it out on your social media. We don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise together. I might be holding a live stream a little bit later on, not sure right now because I've been streaming all night, but you definitely can come catch us on Rogue Entertainment this weekend. I hope that you stop through. I think Matt Mardigan and Mr. Grant Gregory are going to be on this weekend. Can't wait for that. And please check out, let's see, it is Wednesday tomorrow. Please check out the Red Gaze Probe at 6:30 p.m. And then check out Collectible Past on Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective. We're trying to get Tommy up to 1,000 subs. Can we get 1,000 subs for Tommy? Share out links for that man's channel. It has been way overdue. Tommy has been modding, taking care of people, looking out for people, sharing out links for as long as I can remember. We need to get that man up there. Currently working on the Fandom Menace Volume 2. Please come check out my channel where you're going to find all kinds of content, but I promise I'll be bitching about the industry here and there. Thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting one another, and being a part of this awesome community. I am Author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats of the High Council with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other. Peace.
Well,
Oh, hell, thank you, man. Thank you, Draven, Steven, Tony, is always my brother. Thank you. This chat, y'all are fucking amazing people. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting us, listening, you know, participating in the chat. The quiz will be back as soon as I get the expansion pack for the game. Like I said, channel members, if you haven't yet, you can DM me on Twitter or email me, theplacetobereviews@mail.com, the world's best mail, and send me your shipping info so I can get your kazoo packaged up and get them sent out. That's it, gang. We're out of here. Thank you so much for making this initial journey back on Wednesday night to the Rogue side of things here on the channel a success. We appreciate you all. We do. We truly do. So I'm Temple Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all yous. If we don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
I could do this all day. It's better to burn out than to fade away.